Hi guys, welcome back to another episode. I'm Andrea.
And I'm Morgan, and this is Opinionated Moms.
Okay, let's get into it. I feel like we have a juicy, it was reunion and then Potomac, but let's get into headlines.
Okay, so not much going on in the Bravo world today, but
There's gonna be a lot happening though soon because BravoCon.
yes, and I'm
Can't
excited.
wait. Yeah.
So Garcelle and Sutton were at the same red carpet. Um, I think it was for a movie, but when they were on the same red carpet, like they were going down at the same time, and Garcelle had her back to Sutton the whole time. So I'm gonna insert the photo, but it was Sutton facing forward, and then it's
hmm
like 5 feet away. Garcelle's like
Oh my God, so shady.
the
Oh
whole
my
time, like, where
God.
was this shade on the show? But
Well, because Garcelle was writing for her friend at the time, Sutton. Oh my gosh.
just this level of pettiness, I wish.
So
But
petty. Garcelle was so good to Sutton though on the show,
she
on and
was.
off the show, and I feel like Garcelle's like, no more. I don't see you, you don't see, or I don't see you, you see me, kind of vibes. That is savage. Okay.
Yes, I loved it. I loved every
hmm
minute of it. Um, Real Housewives of Atlanta has finished filming, and they wrapped at an event for K Michelle. So hopefully we'll be getting the actual episodes sooner than later. I
hmm
feel like we're gonna space it out because of the whole Jersey thing. Like we don't
Yeah.
know what's gonna
Yeah.
happen. So, Bose is engaged. She
Oh
got
my gosh, she's
engaged
engaged to her
to that
man's.
to that man. I
Oh,
forgot his
okay.
name.
What was his name again? I don't remember his
Keely?
name,
Was it
but
Keely?
okay. He
I
seemed
don't know.
really good to her on the show, but I mean, he didn't say much. That's why I liked him. He
Seen
wasn't
and not
involved.
heard. Yeah. So she's engaged. Congrats to her.
Congrats
Okay,
to both.
so Peacock is getting Real Housewives of Vancouver and Real Housewives of Melbourne, which have already been on air. But they're just getting it, which I have never seen
I've never seen it
one of
either.
those. So now we can finally see them. They're not getting reboots or anything.
hmm
They're just coming to Peacock. So Vancouver, um, is it Vancouver? Let me see. Yeah, Vancouver only has 2 seasons, but Melbourne has 5 seasons. So I'd
Oh,
watch it.
okay. So wait, when does it come to Peacock? Is it already at Peacock?
It comes the 10th. So yeah, yep, today.
Oh, today. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'll have to add it to my to watch.
Something to
I
watch.
wasn't planning on watching it, but if you're gonna watch, I'll have to find some time to watch.
Yeah, because I
Um,
finished Selling Sunset.
I
So
didn't even start that.
okay,
I
you need to. So we can.
no, Morgan, that show's so fake and
It
I
is.
just it's I'm I need more positivity in my life. Like I feel like the housewives are already so negative. Like what used to be fun for me about the franchises isn't fun anymore. And then I used to love Selling Sunset too. And I don't I don't even know. But how is the season though so far with Selling Sunset? I mean, I know what's happening, but
I mean,
did
it
you
feels
enjoy
it
it?
feels like watching OC, Housewives of
Oof.
OC.
Oh Lord, which we're gonna get
How it
into
feels.
as well.
It's just the same repetitive like old conflict, and they're just going lower and lower.
That's
And
where I'm just like, why? Why are we getting
yeah.
so low and like gets so dark and negative and then you can't come back from it? And like Chriselle and Emma used to be such good friends. I'm just like, what is
Well, I
happening?
personally feel like I you watch it first and then we'll talk about it.
I'm not gonna watch it. You tell me.
Okay.
I don't want to watch
I
it.
personally feel like Emma and Chriselle's issues just stem from Chriselle being very concerned for Emma, but you do have to let people self-destruct sometimes. We all have friends that have been with guys that were not good for them, and like you want the best for them. And like, so I've been that person, I'm sure, where people are like, I wish you'd break up with this
hmm
guy, whatever, whatever. But you have to let them run their course. That
Right.
said, the direct conflict between Emma and Chriselle is not because Emma is dating this guy. It is because
Mm,
Chriselle posted something online about Emma's boyfriend, but she didn't say it's about Emma's boyfriend. The way it was worded was that it was about Emma.
mm.
And
So
that was the
Chriselle
problem.
started it.
I'm not gonna say she started. I feel like this particular beef between the two of them, yes, I feel like Chriselle started it. I feel like if Chriselle had not posted online and said that Emma feels da 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 da, then it wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
have been a problem. If she had specifically said it was about the boyfriend, but the way
Mm-hmm.
it was worded was that it was about Emma. So because of
Mm-hmm.
that, Emma got a lot of backlash because her boyfriend is, he's white,
Mm-hmm.
he's Southern, and he was speaking
Mm-hmm.
negatively about queer people, speaking negatively about Black people, and it was just like a whole thing. So obviously, I would be against that. However, as Emma's friend, I don't think Chriselle should have posted that online with the platform that they have. You know
Right.
how things spiral. Her being
Yeah.
a queer person herself, like I just feel like you shouldn't out people in that way
Mm-hmm.
in today's time. Like she called her MAGA. Like it was very specific.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I feel like that gave a lot of backlash for Emma. So Emma's like, why'd you do that to me? And Chriselle is
Yeah.
like, because your boyfriend, it's not about the boyfriend. It's why did you post it online? Type.
Right. Right. Oh
So
my gosh. Yeah, that sounds very, I don't know, not fun. Like that sounds way too dark and deep. And like, if that's your best friend, why don't you have a private conversation? Like, why do you have to go to social media about it?
yeah, and I
But
know like she said they had been fighting about it for a long time, like almost like a year or whatever. They'd been going back and forth, and Emma was picking the guy over Chriselle. I understand all that, but you brought it to social media. It shouldn't
right.
have
And like,
been on social.
Rochelle, you know the power that you have with like your platform and in today's world, like you say anything, whoosh, people are gonna run
Yes.
with that.
But I will say
Um,
the thing that pissed me off the most about the whole show was Mary downplaying Chelsea as a single mom. Like as a formal single mother, there's no easy way to do it. It would be a lot easier if I had a ton of money
mhm,
and if I had
mhm,
millions of dollars and even if I made $1 million+ a year, I would easily downgrade
mhm.
my house. Like if Chelsea got divorced, I don't know if you know, but Chelsea got divorced,
Yeah,
has a husband, she
yeah.
has two kids. So like even if I had to move out of my $1 million mansion and, downgrade to a reasonable home for me and my two kids,
Yeah.
yes, financially that would be a lot easier as a single mother rather than how Mary started out. She had her baby when she was 15 or 16.
Mhm,
Obviously, that would be a lot easier. However, I'm
mhm,
not going to tell anyone, I'm not even going to tell Kim Kardashian like,
mhm,
oh, you should be fine as a single mom because you have money. The actual
mhm,
act of parenting is
mhm.
difficult regardless.
So Mary was trying to make it seem like Chelsea will be fine, like it's being a single mom's nothing kind of thing,
Yeah, because
or
Chelsea had said something like along the lines of like, I went through a really hard time. I got divorced and now I'm a single mom of two kids. And Mary was
mhm,
like, please, me and Amanda know about being a single mom. We were struggling. Da, 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 da. First of all, Mary, let it go. Okay. Your kid is
mhm,
in their 20s. Like, let
mhm,
it go. Please release the trauma. Second of
mhm,
all, you just can't downplay somebody else's experience because
mhm,
your experience was horrible. You know what I mean?
mhm.
Like at
Yeah,
the end of the day, she still has to take care of her children on her own. She still has to
yeah.
get them to and from school, feed them, clothe them, spend time with them. Like I'm sure it could be easier because like
Mhm.
finances are not an issue, but it's still difficult multitasking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Interesting. It's like I want to like tap in, but I don't
I
really
mean, I
know.
feel like those were like the big things.
Mm. Well, yeah, I know it's been messy. I've been seeing it all over socials. Do we have another headline or should we get into OC?
Now let's jump into it.
All right, it was part one of the OC reunion. Andy starts off with saying like, what are people's intentions? And then Tamara's like saying like, she's gonna be cool, calm, and collected. And it's funny when she tells Andy, "Did you not think I was like calm this season?" And he's like, "No." She's like, "Oh, okay." And like, I was so anxious, Morgan, watching this episode because I just know Tamara's gonna pop off at any moment. And I thought my takeaway from this episode, you guys know I like Tamara. I know she's the villain of the show. I thought it was very clear, though, that these women on that couch from both sides, I don't think they want her on the show. I
Mm-mm.
don't think they are her friends. And
Mm.
I think they're over her, who she is on the show. And I think they're over her. Those were my general thoughts of this first episode. What were your thoughts?
I don't understand Emily's direct beef with Tamra. Like I understand her um like me as a viewer, you as a viewer, and like you can see that like there's issues with Tamra and she starts conflict, blah blah blah. But I don't understand why Emily would be like gunning for her so hard. It kind of feels like she's just like jumping on the bandwagon type thing.
Yeah.
So that is annoying to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to be an Emily fan, and now I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's just irritating.
I was this season, watching her this season and her story with her kid, I felt for her. I felt
Hmm.
like it tugged at my mom heart. And then the reunion, something switched for me, Morgan, where I was like, I actually don't really feel bad for Emily. And I think I I felt bad for her. I don't now. Um, I felt like when Katie stepped into the scene, Emily, every time they would show her, she had like this stank face and it looked like pure hatred for Katie. And I was like, Emily, why are you so pressed about Katie? Like if it's
I
all a
mean, yeah,
rumor,
I think we
if it's
saw that at the reunion when she brought up the custody thing about Katie. Like,
I
there was
don't
no
agree with
need.
Emily. Do you agree with Emily? Like when Katie's like, you brought up my children, like outing how she lost custody of her children, like I know 2 seasons ago, whatever it was, that was to hurt Katie and bring it to light. And it was about her children. And Emily's like, it's not the same thing. Like, Emily, I just felt like I know what
No,
Emily's
yeah, yeah,
doing.
yeah. It completely is the same thing for
And
sure.
I'm like, Emily, you're calculated, you're strategic too. All these women on the couch, they forget that they're all digging up shit about each other. And like, why are you gonna single out Katie and make her feel like she is like the worst human on earth? Is it because your daughter actually called out your kids talking crap about Heather Dubrow, which we all know it happened? I don't, I was disappointed with Emily. I really was.
Yeah, me too. It's frustrating. She's gotten
I
a
think
little
she's
too
doing
big for
too
her britches.
much.
Yeah, yeah.
I, I'm like, are you? I don't know. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but I feel like Emily. I don't recognize this Emily. I know she's always stood up for herself. I know she's got good reads, but I liked when Tamara tells her, some of these women on the show have better confessions than saying it in person, which I come 100% agree that everyone gets really big and brave during confessionals when Emily's like, "Who are you talking about? Are you talking about me?" And Tamara's like, why are you so angry? And in fact, she's like, yeah, well, you are. Emily does say mean things about people during confessionals. She does say it to people's faces 100%. But I feel like she is extra catty and like bickering and kind of mean during confessions. Like Shannon's a joke and she's like a slob. Tamara's not a real good friend. She's never been a girl's girl. Like no one can trust her. And it's like, oh, I watched this season and I was like, Emily, you don't like Tamara. You don't
Hmm.
like her, but in her face, you play like you do.
Hmm.
And I always take things too personal. So let me know your thoughts.
No, I agree. I found it weird even the cake decorating scene when
Mm.
I feel like Emily like went really hard on her and she had a really strong reaction to Tamara saying she was going to meet Katie, which I thought that was super strange. Like what is happening? And
And
I
Emily
hope
knows,
Angie brings that up because like why were you so
and like Emily knows that Katie is a full-time cast member. She's probably like producers are probably behind the scenes telling Tamara like, "Hey, are you willing to have this conversation?" And Emily's like, "No, you can't have that conversation if you're my friend." It's like it's an ensemble cast. Like you're not allowing Katie to be a part of this anymore, and like that's not fair. And it's like, Emily, why are you so angry about Katie? What did
Hmm.
Katie? How did she harm you? You know what I
That's
mean?
what
Like
I'm trying to figure out too. Like,
so weird. It's not like Katie was saying that Shane was like having an affair years ago, like with their like what Gretchen was doing to Tamara, and Emily's like, let that go, like that's fine, like it's old news. I don't know. Everyone goes
I
tit for
agree.
tat on the show. All of them. Gretchen, Emily, Gina, Heather, Shan, all of them. They all go tit for tat. And then when Tamara is trying to bring up stuff, they're all gonna call her out. They're like, this is too mean, this is too low. I don't know. I don't know how this cast moves forward. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I was thinking the same thing. I feel like all the housewives are kind of like at a stalemate. Like not really
Mm-hmm.
Salt Lake, because it's still like newer.
You don't think Salt Lake? Oh, I think Salt
No,
Lake's so
I'm saying
toxic.
like no, no, no. What I'm saying is like all the Housewives franchise are kind of at a stalemate as far as
Mm,
like the drama is just the same drama over and over again each season. I feel
yeah.
like Salt Lake, we could probably get like another season or two out of this cast, this if it just stayed exactly the same. I feel like I also feel like Salt Lake takes a good turn, is good about switching who the beef is between. Like this season, it's between like, well, it's really Lisa versus everybody, but Lisa and
Yeah.
Heather. Last year it was really focused on Whitney and Lisa, and Meredith and Bronwyn had their issue. Now this year, Meredith and Bronwyn are talking, and they played that joke on Brittany. Like, I feel like
Hmm.
they're good about mixing it up. We saw Mary and Angie get into it and they're friends. Like, so you get a good mix. Other franchises, you'd only get the same issues between the same people. Like Jersey is Teresa and Melissa.
Hmm.
OC, you have Shannon and Tamara continuing to go at it. Gretchen came back after 12 years. She's still fighting with the same person.
I know.
Pick a new one. It's so
Oh my,
frustrating.
it's
But
so frustrating. It's so frustrating. And I agree. I will say the season that I am enjoying right now, where it feels lighthearted, is Potomac. I know we're still talking about Orange County. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't feel like we can transition to Potomac. But I feel like there's some like lightheartedness, funny shade. I mean, yeah, we're calling Angel catfishes and stuff, and I know
and
her.
they've kind of mixed up the cast a little bit, and not probably
Yeah, and
willingly
I'm
because Mia
enjoying
left.
it.
Mia left, and then Camera got a camera. Karen went to jail. So I understand they had to mix the cast up, but I do feel like you said,
I
it's
like
like lighthearted, like
it's
harmless,
just
nothing crazy.
yeah, nothing crazy. Even though I mean I know Angel and Kay, like their moves are, oh gosh, it was like they're just like fun sucking the season.
I mean, I've
Um,
never felt like Kay was like the life of the party.
you did say that.
I've
You
never
did.
felt like, oh, she's a great addition. Like she's just kind of like there. Um,
Yeah, I
Sometimes
never
she has
thought she was
good,
like the life of the party. I always just thought she was like cute and pretty. So,
right?
um, but speaking of Potomac, okay, so we're wrapping up OC. I mean, there's three parts, I think, right? There's three parts to it.
Yeah, I just need to
Well,
see more. Part one on the reunions is never that great for me. So,
yeah, but I can tell this is not going to be good for Tamra. I mean, you've seen the previews, right? Where like at
yeah.
the end they're going to show her watching the scene, and I'm just like,
I
oh my
know.
God,
Oh
I'm
my God.
just.
You know what was hilarious though is when I watched it. I watched it in bed with
Mhm,
my husband. He originally was watching some sport on his phone.
mhm,
And then all of a sudden, who was it? It was Tamara and Gretchen at the end
mhm,
when they start
uh-huh.
yelling at each other. And Gretchen's like, "You're an effing liar." And Tamara's like, "No, you're an effing liar." And he starts
Yeah.
busting out laughing. I was like, "What are you cracking up at?" And he was like, "They just sound so dumb, like arguing. Like they sound like middle schoolers." And I was like, "Yeah, they do."
It's so dumb. So it's funny because on Tuesdays I watch Salt Lake and then Dancing with the Stars right after, and
Mhm.
I put it on the TV, and then my husband will he's not watching it, but he's on his phone too, and he'll be saying how like, oh my gosh, Tuesday nights, he's like, it is literally like, he goes, Andrea's all over the place with like her emotions. Because he's like, she goes from so angry to like so happy to so frustrating. I'm like, Tuesday nights are a mess for me because it's Salt Lake.
Yeah,
But it's so funny. He's so right. Like
emotional.
these women are asking like or acting like middle schoolers
Yeah.
and just yeah, like
It
these
sounds
like
so dumb.
50
And it
plus.
came from out of nowhere. Like Tamara was like, I can't believe and blah blah blah. And then she starts
Yeah.
screaming. Oh, I know what I was gonna tell you.
Wait, Morgan, hold on, hold on. My son's school's calling me. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Hold on. Hello?
Okay, so I wanted to tell you I saw a photo of Jen, Gretchen, and Shannon, and they went out to dinner. This was recent, like a couple days ago, and they went out
Throwing
to
up.
dinner. But Jen was with Ryan, Gretchen was with Slade, and Shannon was with some random man who did not look heterosexual. Okay, I'm just
Oh,
gonna.
okay.
Okay, he might have been bi, but he did
Okay.
not look hetero. But they look like a couple. And
Oh,
it
Shannon and the and her
Yes.
friend.
And it was weird because it was just weird. Like his arm was around her and they were all like, gee, like it was a group photo and it was weird. First of all, I didn't recognize any of them. It was from, it was a Bravo fan page where I saw the photo.
Mm.
But then I was like, oh, I don't know who these people are. I assumed it was from like Southern Charm or something because I don't watch that show. So I was like, I don't know
Hmm.
who these people are. And I looked at the comments and that's how I figured out it was them.
Oh my
They
God.
put so much Facetune on their photo. I literally
Oh,
didn't recognize them. Like Jen actually looked like Demi from
really?
Mormon
From,
Wives, Secret Lives
yeah,
of Mormon Wives. Yes, it was crazy. I have to go back and find it.
that's wild. That's wild.
It was a lot.
That's hilarious. Yeah, no, I haven't seen that picture. Now I'm curious to see it. But yeah, I don't really know where the show goes from here after the reunion, and I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna go well for Tamara, even though she's always saying how like she always tells the truth and she's never lying. And I'm just like, I really hope that that's what it is, but we never know. But Potomac, this episode, what did you think of? I actually enjoyed Jazzy this episode, if I'm being honest.
Mhm.
Um, you know that part where she pulls Angel to the side and the cameras aren't even recording them, and I feel like Jazzy was just being a girl's girl kind of thing. And on this show, you do have to bring up stuff that you hear. And I feel like Angel, I don't know, I like Angel, but she's like, it's
I think this is not for her.
this is not for her. It's not for her. I don't think Jazzy was being shady. I mean, maybe for even bringing it up, but she pulled her aside, not in front of the group. Cameras are down. It's just them two talking. And I was like, Angel, like, right? Like, this is kind of weird, you know?
Yeah.
And then she like killed the mood. She's like, all right, you guys have fun. I'm gonna leave. And it's like everyone's like, okay, but now the mood just like died. Like you killed the vibes,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, she's definitely super sensitive. I don't know if it's a postpartum thing or she didn't she say it was her first girls trip ever? So like maybe she's
Yeah,
not
first girls
used to
trip. Like
maybe
I
she's
think,
not used to having a good like group of friends. I don't know. I mean, it's not like they all love each other or anything like that. Maybe she's just not used to being around a large group of women, but that can't be right though because she's a wag. So like she had to have been around a lot of women. I don't know. I don't know what's on. It's just her. It's just
I,
her.
yeah, I don't know. I
I was
don't
trying
really
to figure it
know.
out. I was trying to make an excuse. But yeah, that doesn't bother me. I'm still so how do you feel about Stacy, the Stacy and what was his name? Chris? Is his name Chris?
Oh,
Chris
Kurt
Daniels?
Samuels.
How do you feel about the rumor?
Who cares? I don't freaking care. I do believe when Stacy says her ex or her current ex-husband, or no, her husband now, when they were separated, she's like, he saw other people, I saw other people. And she doesn't know Monique like that. So no offense, and I like Monique, but no offense. Okay, if they went on a couple dates, if they even slept together, who cares? Like, I don't
I
really.
don't
I
think
feel
it's an
like Ashley's
issue.
trying to have a moment.
I don't think it was an issue that she was with Chris Samuels. I just think when you're in that environment, because she knows that Monique was a former housewife, then obviously it's going to be a thing. Like, I don't think she owes Monique anything to not go out with her husband, but just know that it's going to be brought up on the show because Monique is connected to the show.
But I also feel like Ashley and Giselle are trying to. I don't know. I feel like because it's. I mean, it's part of the show, and they get it. They're trying to like produce story too. But I feel like they're trying to make it a bigger thing where it's kind of like, ooh, girl code. And I'm like, girl code. I was like, she
I
said
don't
no.
think there's
Like,
any girl code, but
she's like,
I do
yeah.
think, I don't think Jazzy was genuine when she invited or asked Stacy, I can't get my words together. I don't think Jazzy was genuine when she asked Stacy to be a bridesmaid. I think she
I
did
don't think so
hoping the
either.
show would film her wedding.
Yep,
That's my
I
first thought.
agree. I agree. And when Giselle says in her confessions that like, oh, that Stacy didn't want to be a part of Jazzy because she's like the girl not in the group. I felt like you. I was like, I feel like Jazzy's trying to have her moment where she's
Yeah,
trying
I
to
don't think
like,
it was Stacy. I think if Stacy said no, it's because they're not she's not really close to Jazzy like that, which that was surprising
yeah.
that she even
And I
asked
think it
her.
is weird. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's weird to ask someone that I don't even know, that you barely know like that. It doesn't, I agree. I don't feel like it's genuine, and I don't think I don't know. It's weird. I'm with Stacey on this.
Yeah, I thought that was weird as well.
Hmm.
I was like, I just wanted to make sure. I was like, this can't just be me who feels that way.
No, I mean, I agree with you. Once again, I'm loving Tia. She's
Hmm.
hilarious. I feel like she can throw shade and then she can take shade when
Well, how do
Jazz,
you
oh
feel
my
about
God.
Jazzy going
When,
off on her?
wait, that was weird.
That was so random.
I was like, girl, you clearly have issues in your relationship where you're like, are you thinking that your man is going to think you're cheating on him, like with that man who's toothless?
But I
And
mean,
like,
honestly, even if that man was so fine, okay, Mr. Sunshine could have been the finest thing walking, right?
mhm,
If you're solid in your relationship and you go on vacation and some man is nice to you, like while you're out and
mhm.
about, or you could go to the grocery store down the street. If the man is nice to you, just say thank you or say nothing and
Yeah.
keep it pushing. Like it's really not that serious. And somebody might joke and say, oh, your husband got some competition. Haha. You can also just say haha. You don't need to like go off on her.
When
That
she,
was looking for a moment.
when she was like, don't you go there. I am 14 days away from getting married. I was like, I had to rewind because I go, did I miss something? Did Tia say something that was
Yeah.
rude and like out of pocket? Morgan, but I was like, oh no, that's totally Jazzy. I was like, was she drunk right there? Like, what's
No,
happening?
I just think she's a loon. And I think
She
this is
popped
why I
off.
don't think she should be a full-time housewife, is because she goes off, but like about nothing. Like it's not even like, I can't even be like, yeah, girl, you told her. Cause what are we talking about? Like,
Well, see, that's where I feel like I'm appreciating her because it's giving really crazy for no reason, but I'm enjoying it because it's not dark and negative.
I
Like
don't know.
it's
I
just
like Stacy's crazy. Stacy's more like delusional or whatever. And you know what I realized? Somebody posted and was like, here are Stacy's greatest moments on QVC or whatever.
uh-huh.
And I commented and I was like, this is why she's such a great housewife because I forgot on QVC they'd be on there for hours talking
Yeah.
about nothing. And the way
No,
she can stretch and go
yeah.
around the point, like that is a genuine talent. And
Oh, absolutely.
that's why she is
Absolutely.
how she is.
I did see a bunch of her clips resurface from QVC, and I'm enjoying Stacey. I don't know if I can believe the stuff she says, but I
Mhm.
like her reads. She calls people out on in front of them. Her confessionals are hilarious. I'm enjoying her. I think Jazzy's trying to find a moment.
Mhm.
Right now, I'm enjoying her because it's stupid, if I'm being honest, but I'm enjoying her.
She just looks crazy.
Because like if I'm being honest, and I love Kay, but I'm enjoying Jazzy more on camera than Kay right now. And I hate saying that because just Kay is just not giving it to me, you know?
She's
Um,
miserable for whatever reason.
oh man, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, are you gonna watch the wife swap episode of Wendy?
Yeah, I guess so. I haven't
Yeah.
watched Wife Swap at all.
Oh, I'm caught up. This is the
I
last one that I gotta. You
okay.
gotta watch it, Morgan. It's
I'll watch
really,
it
really
today.
good.
I'll watch it today.
It's really good. But we're gonna wrap up for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like, save, leave a comment, send it to a friend.
And don't forget to follow us on all the things, Threads, Instagram, and TikTok. And we will see you guys next time. Okay, thanks.
Yes. Bye, guys.
Bye.